Okay guys, Pro Airsofter here, and I know I haven't made any videos in about 2 or 3 months or so, but I'm just short on money. You know how economy's going right now. I'm trying to save up a little bit. I just turned 15 a couple months ago, so I'm going to try and get me a job and shit. You know how that works. So, trying to get some new guns, do some reviews of, some pretty common popular guns that you guys want to hear about. So I kind of have a re-review of the CYMA CM.028 AK. It's a good gun for the price. $110 what I paid for it. Price is jacked up about $120. You know how that's how airsoft goes. Prices go up and up. Yes, by the way, I am a redneck. I live in the country, in a farmhouse. So this is like a cabin, as we call it. So don't make any comments on that. No redneck jokes. Well, what the heck? Go ahead, slap in some redneck jokes there in the comments. I don't give a shit. Anyway, pardon my French. I guess we'll go over the metal and plastic parts before we go over the problems I've had. By the way, I've owned the gun for about 5 or 6 months now, so that's why I'm doing this, is to show you guys maybe some long-term problems that'll happen with your gun, instead of just worrying about the things that comes with it, like right out of the box. So let's go over metal and plastic again for the guys who haven't seen my first review. Which, by the way, I had a cameraman back then. I don't have one now, so that kind of sucks. So sorry for the quality. Camera's also bad. Sorry about that. So I guess I'll quit blabbering on and get on about the review. Orange flash hider, piece of PVC pipe, it's plastic, standard. Glued on there pretty good. I don't know, take a match to it or whatever, heat it up, that glue will come off. Front sight's metal. The whole barrel right here is metal. Imitation gas tube's metal. The dummy cleaning rod is metal. By the way, this is not real for you little kids. Do not yank that out and use it because it's only as short as you can see it. Clearly it's not going to fit all the way down the barrel. I've seen some kids actually break that thing off and use it like a dumbass. Please do not do that. Anyway. This piece right here that holds on the top part of the hand guard, hand grip, whatever, it's metal. The bottom piece is plastic though, as along on this side, and this side is plastic too. This little piece here, not sure what it is. It's metal though. If anybody could tell me what that is, that would be appreciative. Front side's metal. The upper receiver, or this bolt cover, I guess you could call it, is metal. Selector switch is metal. The lower receiver is plastic though. Trigger guard, magazine release is all metal. Pistol grip, imitation wood, plastic. Stock, plastic. If I didn't say, hand grip's plastic. That's about it on the specs. Shoots 350, 400-ish. Anywhere between there. That's about where I got it when I chronoed it. And about maybe, well, it comes with an 8.4 volt. I wouldn't recommend using it. I got a 9.6 mini in here right now. With the 8.4, shoots maybe about 700 rounds per minute. With the 9.6, maybe 850, I'm guessing. So, I've only got one magazine today, just for review purposes. And that's actually the mag it came with, not the 2 extras I ordered. Alright, well, people complain about selector switches getting loose. That's mainly with JGs, but I've just came to prove that CYMAs live up to their name with not having that problem. We have to tighten up that screw. Haven't tightened it up 6 months. I've used this a lot. You can do that all day long. The only problem is you can see it leaves a scratch. That black line is not originally there. That's where the paint on the plastic body is scratched. But I think it makes it look cool. That's personal opinion though. I guess I'll move on to the complaints I've had. When you first get the gun, this is an out-of-the-box problem, but it's still a complaint that will bother you in the long run. It's just kind of an annoying thing, but this upper receiver, that bolt cover, it jiggles like crazy. It just rattles around, and you can just hear the metal just banging around. That will get you out in games. It has me. I guarantee it'll happen to you. So, I just put some electrical tape up there, fix the problem. I'm going to try and take this off now to show you the next problem. And by the way, I'll show you when I put this thing back on. well, I don't know if I can put it back on with one hand, but I'll try. And if I do, it's not that hard to get that on. People complain about it taking like 20-30 minutes to get that on. They're just being pussies and don't know how to do it. Just don't even listen to those people. It's not that difficult. So if you want to rewire it, run a stick type up there, you can do that. It's not that hard to put this on. Trust me. It takes about 5-10 seconds. Guarantee it. If you know how to do it. But anyway, the charging handle. It's still, the spring has not weakened up or anything, but as you can see, that end piece, let me move my hand. The end piece right there, well, it's supposed to stay down against the body, but as you can see, it goes up over the stopper. That's just to stop it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Apparently something's bent or just broke. I have no clue. By the way, I'm not a noob at airsoft. I know what I'm talking about. So no comments about me being a noob or some little kid. But that's not much of a problem either, just a pet peeve. But as you can see, I've done that a lot. Just slam the charging handle forward for the fun of it, which is cool. But until your lower receiver little notches that hold on this top black piece right there, you can see that notch is still on, luckily. But this one and this one are broke. That one I super glued, but this one is, I couldn't find the little piece. The reason it broke is because the force of this charging handle slamming against the receiver caused movement. This moved, pushed against that, snapped that little piece off. It's really thin. That can easily break off. I suggest getting a metal receiver for these AKs. You do that. The externals are pretty good. Other than this lower receiver is a really cheap, glossy plastic. May not look glossy in the video, but it is really cheap and just slick. Not that good. And other than that, the only other thing is a sling mount. Kind of just it's gotten loose, so if you shake it around a lot, it will kind of just clang against there. That's about all the complaints, really. There's not a whole lot, just little things. I haven't had any internal complaints. I can tell the gearbox is way over greased with Chinese grease. It doesn't fire as smooth as it should. It probably needs a shim job, which I plan on getting that done. So I'm going to put this back on. I attempt to anyway. And if I don't get it on, don't say that I was wrong about it being easy. I have one hand. You guys try and do that. So if I can't get it with one hand, here we go. Hold on. Let me take the camera over here. Alright guys, let me get the AK. Alright. Well, right here. Alright, right here is the piece. I'll get this done in seconds, alright? All you do is put it right in there. Well, a little trouble than I thought. Right there. It's on. 10 seconds that probably took. It's on there. I mean, had little problems there, but other than that, that was just my stupidity not being able to get it on. But I guess I'll dry fire a couple shots. By the way, this is a nice 6-volt 1200 mAh battery. Right here's semi-auto. All, by the way, yeah, the letters are in Russian. Don't even try and read them unless you're Russian or know how to read/speak Russian. But just like the real AK, all the way down, semi-auto, up, full auto. This is about a 70% charged battery. You get a little more out of that with full charge. Mag's still fine. Nothing wrong with the magazine. You know how AKs go. Put the front in first. Click the back, and I can't do it with one hand. It takes a little bit of force. But that's just about it. You want to buy this gun, evike.com. I'm gonna be honest with you, their customer service isn't the greatest, but they do get you the gun safe and sound, unlike Airsplat. 120 bucks, 110, 120 bucks. Evike.com. I do recommend this gun for beginners. Only intermediate and pros if you know what you're doing on upgrading. So thanks for watching, and be ready for some more videos. Thanks guys.